the sun starts to set, you're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt. Yeah. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material.
Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
What? Sweet Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry of the game. It's the rookie out of Missouri. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Oh, the football's loose. And this is scooped up by the Jets. This is returned all the way into the red zone. What a way to add on to that turnover. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken all those athletic traits and squeezing them into the quarterback position, maximizing all that physical talent to become the superstar he can be.
And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. For an easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Patriots and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. And we see that to this point, he's leading the NFL in touchdown receptions as we work through November and into our final month plus of play. May on 1st and 10. He's on the end route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. First down, May. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Dax Hill up for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, it's May. Buys time, rolling right. Ball is out, and they lost it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's Hall once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completed to his running back. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
4 yards. And the Jets, 1st down.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down at the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
This is on target to Christian Watson. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Jets 1st down.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Throwing now, Richardson. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards. Brings up 3rd and goal.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Head coach Mike Vrabel ready in the Patriots for their next series. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, or typically one will follow.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Back to the air. It's May. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
That's caught for the first. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gain of 12. First down, New England.
Going play action, May. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. After the play, here comes the athletic training staff out for an injured player. And that is quarterback Drake May that they're headed towards. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They're throwing it. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. Third down.
Gain of 1. Brings up third down and 9.
Third and long. They're going to throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Jets recover it. Oh, man. Yet again, Brock, an inability to hang on to the football. I'm just going to guess might be working a little harder on ball security next week. Third straight series, they put it on the turf.
Yeah, maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Any day that ends in Y, you're probably going to do it because this is incredibly frustrating to not hold on to the football. It's left them searching for answers that I'm not sure anybody has right now.
The Jets offense now set to take over. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. He's going to keep it this time. Crosses the 35, still got more room. Getting an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
18. And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Brings up second and 18 at the Patriots' 36-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Can't go bounds and be the first one to touch it coming back in. As they say, that is an easy call. Little bit of help with the penalty, but still quite a daunting third down for him here. Here he goes, third and long. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage. Two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Richardson on first and 10. He brings it in. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets grow their lead on the turnover. Christian Watson with the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here's May to the air. Setting up the screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Jets into the nickel, third down.
And it's third down.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a New England first down.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. The Jets with an early lead. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Right up the gut. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and goal, New England.
They give it to him again. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Need better results here on second and goal from the 10.
Leads to second and goal.
May now from the gun. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Here we go, third and less than a yard.
It's third and goal.
Trying to sneak May. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn it.
Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And the Jets recover it. Oh, boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end, too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits, and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They go right back to Hall. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Wilton Williams making the stop. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
At the 27-yard line.
To throw, Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Caught quickly on the slant. He's going to be touched down as he gets him an out to pick up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Richardson will do it himself. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7. at the 44.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. The presence of those ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Patriots offense all set to go. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down. From the gun, it's May. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down. May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So now here's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's May. Jets bringing pressure, and they've got him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Back deep, it's Cavante Turpin. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Jets out to begin another drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Connects with his back, Hall. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. From the gun, it's Hall. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Jets first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hall running between the tackles. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Hall running his own read. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That one gains 7. And it's good for a New York first down.
Another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Throw left side to Watson. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for Jets. First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone now. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Breece Hall with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets push the lead to 20.
Patriots nothing.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here's Jones. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Patriots returning their offense, and this running back to the field. They haven't come up with an answer quite yet on the scoreboard, and they take over down 20-0. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Now May on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
The Jets take their first time out, and they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Corliss Waitman out there again to punt this away. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Brought in at the 41. Jukes away from one. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Running this with Hall. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. That run good for a gain of 2. And just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short throw, tipped. Oh, but he's still got it. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That is so difficult to do with so much traffic. You're going to see the short pass gets tipped, and you really don't have much time other than to just react and make the catch. Exactly what he does.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. The coverage by
back to the air. It's Richardson. Gets this one to Watson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's good for a Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
going again, Richardson. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a for more than a second or 2.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Now Richardson to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Richardson on 3rd. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get more points to end a lopsided first half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And the who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
27, Patriots nothing.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, so the Patriots headed out on offense again just before halftime. And with field position and the clock against them here, probably not going to see anything of substance. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They'll stick with the ground game here. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the NFC. And this is Kenneth Walker. He's going to hit the hole hard, get loose into the secondary, and they're not gonna get him. The Seahawks wind up taking this one by a touchdown. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they play host to the LA Chargers. And it's Justin Herbert, a 14-yard touchdown pass. The Chargers close out the first half of the season with a victory as they move to 6-3 on the year. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Jamar Chase. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. The Bengals get their 6th victory as this win moves them to 6-2 on the season. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Jets and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks touchdowns. New York to the line, 1st and 10. Play action, it's Richardson. All the left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here's Richardson. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing now, Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Hall. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Richardson now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 30-yard line.
Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets continue piling on to this lead.
Patriots nothing.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here's Jones. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. There's a dive up the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
A gain of 15.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A pickup of 17. And that's a New England first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Patriot first down.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Throw left side, complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
May now from the gun. Hits his running back. And this is scooped up by the Jets. left sideline, and he's off to the races. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Jets push their lead further to start the half. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number one, make the recovery, or number two, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
Jets 41, Patriots nothing.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Patriots, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. First call here coming from the shotgun. On the gun, it's May. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. All set now. 1st and 10.
And the Patriots first down.
Throwing is May. Finds him on the crossing route. He gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 47.
Here's May again. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Good throw completed by May. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
May now on 3rd down. Taking a chance to the end zone. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands. And now it's 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Christian Barmore with the play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. New set of downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Hall once more. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. Pass brought in by Watson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Jets 1st down.
question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
The tackle made back at his own 39.
Offense to the line for second down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, still at the 28.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. He can run it. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 18. And the Jets, first down. First down and goal to go.
From the red zone on 1st. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
Richardson on the scramble. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Jets have the football, and they are in great shape with a sizable lead. Eight yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Makes the catch. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. 3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further.
It's now 3rd.
Richardson on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
The kicker on for the extra point.
All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. May. Setting up the screen. Room to work at the 35. And he's going to get this to the 39-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's May to the air. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Hits the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets continue adding on to that lead.
55. Patriots nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here's Jones. Fights out for tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Jets throwing 6 more on the blowout. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it. Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets tack on 7 more to their lead.
Patriots nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The New England offense running out now. And their shot at the win probably already gone before that last interception. But after the pick six, Brock, whatever will they had to keep fighting, that might be gone now too.
Yeah, maybe time to look down that bench and try to give some other guys some opportunities as well.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air. It's May. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds a man right side. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
10 yards. That's good for the Patriots.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 8 on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, New England.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. Not seeing much achievement today.
They make the tackle at the 38. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Patriots.
Right up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 37-yard line.
May looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. Blake Grupe on to attempt a field goal. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And finally, in this fourth quarter, Brock, they were able to get something up on that scoreboard.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the three, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
The Jets take over.
The Jets and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's good for the Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
They go right back to Hall. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Looking slant route, complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hall running between the tackles. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Brissett. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
Another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Hall running his own read. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets are running them out of the building. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Jets 69, Patriots 3.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Patriots back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. First down throw for May. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
The give here on second. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
Number 28, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
Throwing is May. Dumped off to his running back. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. So first down from the 41.
Patriots, first down.
May off the play fake. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Quick throw completed by May. And this one does not go far.
Complete to number 3, Mario Douglas. A 1-yard pickup. Brings up third and 8.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long, they're going to throw. Nasty hit, the ball is out! And this is scooped up by the Jets!
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 3.
The give on second to Hall. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Jets first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard.
So the win goes to the Jets. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.